All
All
he
the
got.
fan when he got traded if the dude had
Oh,
his number.
yeah. But yep, you're right. The fan. I ain't seen that in the
Oh
grip.
shit.
I thought you was going demolition man route. Like, he was weak before he got locked up. Then all of a sudden he come out with all these superpowers.
Oh dude.
It's like the exact opposite with your boy, man. Like, boy,
For
just
sure.
it's like he got space jammed, man. Like, I don't know, man. Somebody took his soul.
Hopefully
I
he turn it around, man, this year though. I'm not writing him off.
man, I'm not writing him off, but the clock's ticking. The clock's ticking.
Definitely
Like,
is.
like you look at all these guys that's done like balled out over these past couple of years, and all of a sudden they over the back end of 30. You know what I'm saying? They on the wrong side of 30. You know what I mean? It could be over with just that fast. I mean, you look at Klay Thompson, for example. Career's in doubt. He
Dog.
may not be the same guy anymore. You talking ACL and two ACL injuries or two torn Achilles? Come on.
It's crazy.
Craziness, man. Like back to back, 2 years of no basketball. You know, I mean, I'm like, so far John Walls looked like that dude again, but this is only preseason. We just don't know. So you can fall off a cliff real fast in the NBA. We just seen it happen too many times.
For sure, bro.
Shoot. I mean, hopefully he bounces back, bro, and be that dude, or hopefully he ain't the next Gilbert Arenas, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man,
Wish him all the best though.
I definitely wish him all the best, man. I hope he does well, man. I hope Doc does this thing out there in Philly, man. But we gotta get on Doc for a hot second before we call it. But like, man, how would you respond in that situation, bro? This guy gets brought into the team. What's to happen with obviously you have personal beef with this dude, obviously off the court, but now you're basically his supervisor essentially, and he's got all
Man,
these built-in perks. Like, how do you manage that, bro?
I'm gonna tell
How?
you this. If anybody could manage it, it was Doc, bro.
Mm.
He already had what's his son name? Austin was already
Austin.
problems when he was on the
Yeah,
roster.
you're right about that. I forgot about that.
Like,
That's the reason why Lob City broke up. Yeah, that was a key reason why Lob City had issues.
little dude acting up. He had to deal with that. So then it was the daughter's turn.
Oh. Oh.
It's like, I don't know, man. That dude definitely shrugged shit off. He be in public looking unfazed. I mean,
Hey.
your son just had a meltdown, and I'm pretty sure he yelled "pussy ass" towards the bench. He just be like, "All right, get back on defense."
Doc be sounding all hoarse, bro. Like, I don't think I've heard Doc never not sound hoarse, bro.
He was fresh off that off-season vacation. Come on now, have me some water. Y'all get back on defense.
Gotta keep the ball hopping. Gotta keep the ball hopping.
For real.
No holding standing. Doc's 24/7 horse, bro. Like, I don't get it. But I mean, I respect Doc, man. I just I'm glad he got that chance immediately out of Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I think in his case, he had to jump on like that immediately. He couldn't let like that carousel catch up to him, and then he out here stuck trying to go to Houston, and potentially you looking at a blown up rebuild or something like that. So I think he definitely landed. The best situation possible is for him to land that Philly job right off the rip.
With younger players, they got egos, but they not vets. They're not the same egos as vets.
Mm-hmm. Not to the degree of like Paul George and Kawhi and all them other cats that they had, man.
Sure.
Those guys got mileage on them, and they've been coached by the Frank Vogels and the Greg Popoviches, and had Kawhi's coming off of a ring on the team that he spent one season with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he back on the East. He tried his hand in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Got him a ring in the East. I see the logic.
Yep, it makes sense. And really, and who knows? I know we've been critical of Ben Simmons and his inability to shoot and Joel's, inability to get down there on the block. But the common factor was, bro, like it could be coaching. It could be they needed a different voice besides Brent Brown. They needed somebody that's a little bit more, a little bit more experience, carries a little bit more, weight on the resume, got the ring, like you said, got the ring with the Celtics to show for it,
Former player.
Former player, former point guard at that, you know what I'm saying?
He should run Ben Simmons like Rondo, bro. If he played like Rondo, it's the exact same thing except for his size.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So you said getting back at the point and then have like a traditional.
No more fucking threes. Like, it's not his game. Let him run like Rondo. If people play that back off of him shit, tell him pull in, shoot that midi.
Yeah, but Ben's got to shoot it, man. That's his problem. He has to shoot it at some point.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Got to shoot it, man. Joel, man, get your butt down there on that block, man. You supposed to be the big man. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm looking at Jokic, I'm looking at AD, I'm looking at Bam. I'm like, be that dude, bro. You can be those guys. You can be better than those guys.
Yeah.
Stop shooting these jump shots, bro. That's not your game.
You need to get down there and get on some Shaq shit.
Man, I ain't seen nobody that big, bro. Like with that kind of like athleticism and ability, just be like, nah, I'ma just chill. I ain't about to do all that. It almost kind of reminds me of like how Vince Carter, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before his athleticism started to dwindle, like he just stopped dunking, you know what I'm saying? He started like, jacking up shots.
Hell yeah.
I mean, at the end, that preserved his career and all, but so that took away his window to compete for a title.
For sure.
But yeah, I hope Doc get it rewired and get everything fixed in Philly, man. Like, I think they a piece or two away. I think with the right coaching, they could do some damage. I just think for them, it's coaching, rewiring, and definitely need some more shooters, which I think they solved that. But
I agree. They definitely should be in the talks in the East, man. There's no reason they shouldn't be.
but even more interesting, man. He's got an impending family member on the roster too. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Nah.
They got young Seth Curry on the way into Philly right now. So Seth's talking to his daughter. He's with his daughter. So hopefully, Seth comes in and be the professional and does his thing, or else, it's gonna be some weird looks at that Thanksgiving table again.
Real talk. He cussed out again. Right. Another son of his. Like,
I hope so, man. I hope Doc going to turn to that dad that goes on vacation on Thanksgiving every year, bro.
Man, how many family roots he got having the NBA? Like,
right. We sitting there talking about the Ball family. Like Doc almost connected to everybody.
He like Lil Wayne.
Craziness, man. Craziness. I hope they get it right, man. But little off subject, man. Speaking of the Ball family, man, I heard our trash prediction came true, bro. Did you hear that LiAngelo got cut by the Pistons?
Oh man, damn, bro. Man, that's the other thing with him. I feel bad for him because they hype him up so much. Like when he got the tryout with the Lakers, wasn't it the Lakers?
Mm-hmm. Got to try with the Lakers, yeah.
And then nothing came of it.
Yeah.
This Detroit stuff, like, damn, bro. How you get that and they offering J. Cole a tryout? Like, this some bullshit.
Right. J. Cole actually got game, though. He looked like he looked like he's semi in shape. Jello, man. Jello looking like Jello, bro. Like, but I will say this: the Pistons defense, they did sign him on the Exhibit 10 contract, so I do know he'll get a chance, like hit the G League, continue to work on the game, and he might be on the call up. But man, I'm like, boy, I just had a feeling that wasn't going to last long, bro, and it ended sooner than I thought it was. I'm like, I thought it was going to at least get to the season. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out there and get a couple of shots up. But they said, nope, we're just gonna.
Really, kind of like stepped on our whole Ball family episode.
Right, man. Right.
Bar credit and shit.
Right. We're going to have to go back and edit that part.
Yeah, not so fast.
Man, right. Lee Corso was right. Like, not so fast, my friend.
Like a bouncer. You don't like your hat. What
like like your Jordans are too white.
Real shit. Go back to the car and put on a button up. What, bro? This what I want.
God. You bringing it back memories, bro. Don't do that.
Yo, the one when we always was getting rejected for no reason. Why didn't they never just say what it was though?
Man, you know what it is, man. They hate me because they hate me, bro. Right? Just be honest, man. But anyway, man, I think that's a good piece to call it on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Good talk, bro.
Good talk as always, bro. Triangle Offense, man. We out.
Whoop-dee.
Whoop.